Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama on this wonderful morning here. What we have here, we have Mr. Simon Julius. Simeon, he went ahead and he purchased this console off the website from us. And here it is, it's all done. It's a 2 terabyte RGH, fully loaded, up on the line servers, along with a 10-day trial of Purge 4.0, Bo2 Mw3 and Ghosts offhosts, college football revamped, fully modded. And last night there was a release of 007. Okay, now 007, that was that was not supposed to happen, but it did. Okay, now this thing here, I mean it's a leaked release of it. Okay, and it does work. All right, just got to put it in under the content folder. The folder's name is Bean. There's no title ID for it, of course, because this was a leaked release. Okay, but it does work. All right, so anyway, we put it on here too. So it's all done, ready to go. We're going to boot it up right now. We'll have you pay attention to the screen. And Simeon, there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to go through with this thing. All right, because there is all kinds of stuff on here, and I know that you're new to the RGH scene, so the RGH scene has been around for forever. But being that you're new to it, I'm going to go through some things with this thing to show you what, where, how, and who. Okay. So we're going to boot up. We're going to get into FSD dash. All right. And there we are. Okay, we're off on the server. We're going to get a host on Purge. And then I'm going to go through this thing with you. I'm going to show you what you got here. Okay. Under the emulators, of course, you got NES. Okay, which is a Nintendo Entertainment System. It's an emulator of that. There's a bunch of ROMs on there. You got Super Nintendo. You got MAME. You got Genesis Plus 360. You got Game Boy Advance, and we're back to NES. Okay, and got a bunch of emulators on there. All right, now Xbox Classic games. There's a ton of classic games on here that were for the original Xbox. Okay, that play on this thing. All right, so these are your classic games from back in 2002 when we were dealing with the old original Xbox. All right, we're back out of there. Okay, your homebrew section. All right, now. That right there is 007. Okay, I left that there for a reason because there's no title artwork for it or anything like that. It's called Bean, but it is 007. Okay, so just to show you. All right, but anyway, all right, you got all the tools in here. I'm gonna put that in the arcade folder for you. All right, but I just wanted to have it handily available there. That's why it's there. All right, now you got Xbox Live Arcade, and that's the reason why I wanted to put it there, because there is a ton of games on here, okay, for the Xbox Live Arcade. I mean, a ton, all right, and they'll all work. There you go. Now, Xbox 360 games, okay, there is a ton of them on there as well, too, as you can see, all right, all kinds of, all titles, a lot of titles on here, as much as you could fit, and then some, all right. We still have some storage left, so life is good, all right, and this shows you how much you got on there, okay, so you should not get bored with this thing for a while anyway, okay, well, there you are, all right, now, just to show you here, all right, this is what everybody was hoopla and haranguing about right here, was this Bean thing, okay, which is 007, so just to show you, all right, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start it up, all right, now it takes a minute for it to load, because I guess it was never supposed to be released, okay, but somebody on the Internet Archive released it, okay, and all of a sudden, there it was. So there you are, all right, yep, and there it is. Okay, so it works. And for you people that are downloading and everything, download it, just put it in the content folder. If you have FSD, just rescan the content folder, okay? Or or if you're using a stock dashboard, it should pop up, okay? But there it is, okay? So it all works and everything, all right? Just wanted you to see all that, okay? So it does work. GoldenEye, okay? Yeah. Closed beta, as you can see, okay, and everything does work on it. Select the mission, multiplayer, all that kind of good stuff, all right? So, just so you can see, all right? A lot of people were, like, freaking out about it because they've waited years and years and years for that thing. It never came out, and it was never supposed to come out, and then somebody leaked it. I was like, wow, okay, that's cool. So, Stuart Smots, he went ahead and he told me about it. And then also, this other guy who bought an RGH from me, Robert, he went ahead and he was like, hey, don't check this out, man. Ooh, it's going to go on there. I'm like going like, okay, it will go on there then. So there it is, okay? So anyway, that's our Xbox Live Arcade. That's the one for 007. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I showed it to you. We'll go ahead, we'll move it, we'll move the game, and we'll bring it over to Xbox Live Arcades, and that way then it's there. Okay, that's how easy it is to manipulate this thing around. Okay, and you can change the name on it, which I'm going to call it 007 anyways, and that way it comes up 007. Anyway, all right. So now, I just saw everything that was on here. Okay, we're gonna go to the homebrew section. To go to the original dashboard, go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. You will see a square pop up with your name on it. There you are. Okay, got it. Good. All right, and then pretty much. We'll bypass the sign in. You will see that you're up, you're online, you're live. Okay, there you are. And then, of course, when you press the guide button, we'll go on over to the fifth tab here, and this is where your cheats are. This is where your offhosts are for these games right here. Could be Mw3, Mw2, you know, so on and so forth. Okay, so to disable them, just hit A. To enable them, hit A. They come enabled right when you start up the console. All right, I'm going to bring us back to FSD Dash. Alright, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign in on an offline profile. Alright, and I'm going to explain some mods to you, so that way then you know what's going on and all that kind of good stuff. Hey, there he is! How you doing, James Stewart? Yeah, GoldenEye. Yeah, I got it, man. It's a graphic. I know it is, man. It's like crazy. Stewart, that was nuts, man. Yeah, I'm keeping safe, Jermaine. I'm doing everything I can do, you know, and then some, you know, just the standard. By the way, Simeon, this is a live stream, so all my friends are on here and everything, and they're all like, hey, you know, and you know, I can't ignore them. Okay, I just don't do that. So, you know, just want to say hey to everybody. Stuart, thanks, man. I appreciate it, brother. Also, Robert too. I appreciate you for letting me in on it too. I mean, I got multiple messages, you know, from these guys saying, hey, check this out. And I'm like, going like, holy hell. I know, and it was released 2021. Oh my God, man, it's crazy. All right, so see, it never ceases to amaze me. These people, they still develop for this platform. It's, you know, I mean, and there's still stuff out there that we don't even know about. You know, there's all kinds of good stuff for this thing. So, you know, apparently, it's a really good. It was, this platform was way ahead of its time. You know, and it's still being played today, which is nuts. I'm still building these things like crazy, which is nuts. But you know, I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, so anyway, now what I'm going to do here, okay, is I'm going to go ahead and log in, okay, with my profile. And Stuart, shut up. Just shut up, man. And don't go with the rainbows and ponies and everything else. I don't even want to hear that shit, okay? As an XBL, yeah, that would be cool, Stuart, if you could do that. That would be awesome, man. Really cool. Yeah, because it does need that. It really does. It's really cool that they came out with that. Big love, brother. Thank you. All right. Now, so anyway, there we are. We're signed in and everything. Okay, so tell you what, we'll go ahead and we'll go to the games and everything. Now, like I said, this guy is new to the RGH scene, so I got to show him this stuff. I know it's repetitive, but you know, people get on my videos and they, you know, and they're, you know, at least it gives you some kind of sense of what's going on and what to do and how to do it, and it gives you some type of guide. All right, because if I don't do this, then you get this thing and you don't know what the hell's going on, and when that happens, that leads for bad business. You don't do stuff like that. You try to help people as much as you can. That's what you do. That's what I do, okay? At least I'm going to help my customers, man. They paid for it, they're going to get it. That's it. So, anyway, needless to say, and in a good way, not in a bad way, okay? So, you know, just want to let you know about that, all right? So, anyway, here we are. We're at the game section, all right? Now, tell you what we'll do, all right? First, we're going to go over to, if I can find it because there's so much crap on here. Holy shit. There we go. All right, look. NCAA Football 14. All right, this is a modded version. This is College Football Revamped. It is the latest V8 models, version 8. Okay, version 9 is supposed to be dropping soon. All right, it's got all team jerseys. It's got the rosters in it. It's got a roster in it. It's got a lot. You got to go to the College Football Revamped website. Okay, they have a GitHub there. All right, if you want to add stuff to it. All the instructions are on that GitHub on how to do that, with links and everything, where to go, how to get your, you know, your stuff and everything. You load it up and you're done. All right. The mod has already been done. You don't have to download the 6 file unless they have an update or whatever, which the GitHub will let you know, and then you just download the file and patch it in. It's no big deal. You can use FTP, a USB stick, whatever. Okay. So anyway, we'll press the start button. We'll go to the hard drive right here. All right. Now. All right, it's going to load the title screen. You're going to see all the stuff here on it. Now, this is another game that everybody has been like crazy about. I mean, it's nuts the way it's being played across the network and everything, but people love it. So, you know, I mean, it's all good. All right, so anyway, you got all your teams, your exhibition, mascot matchup, all that crap, okay? We're backing out of there. You got your dynasty, your road to glory, okay? You got a 2020 season on here, by the way. All right, ultimate team, team management settings, your college football revamped extras, okay? My NCAA legacy and all that. It's playable online, ready to go. All right, if you want to, you can download rosters, like I said, from the GitHub, okay? You know, there's a link. Just Google college football revamped GitHub. That's it, and it'll bring you right to it. And then just go in there and you get what you want and do what you want with it. It's all good, all right? So anyway, we'll get out of here now, all right? And now what we'll do is we'll go on over, and I know it's painstaking, and it's just something that you got to go through, but you know, what the heck. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do our little off-hosts in our Bo2 mod, okay? And the reason why I'm going to use Bo2 is the simple fact is it's got GSC menus injected into it, and these menus are to Bo2 itself. The off-host works the same way for all the games, okay? It's the off-host is just D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it, all right? This has Jiggy on it, and Jiggy is a menu all to its own. All right, it's a GSC injected menu. All right, and it also has Sentinel, which is for zombies. Okay, so anyway, we'll go over to Bo2 here. All right, we'll sign into this thing. All right, and like I said, I demonstrate this for all my customers because, you know, I mean, like I said, they're new to this. They don't know. You know, I mean, this guy isn't even on Facebook. Okay, this is gonna be brought over to my YouTube, so that way then he can see it and understand it. You know, I mean, because he's new to it, and he told me that. He's like, I'm new to all this, so you know. All right, we're gonna hit start, and he did some research, but you know, I mean, this helps a little bit. All right, so then we'll start the game here. Okay, highlight the hard drive. Okay. And then we're going to go into multiplayer. There's no special way to start this thing, okay? On some YouTube videos it says, you know, you got to go to default multiplayer and everything. Not on my server, you don't have to do that, okay? So anyway, now, we'll do a local game, all right? We'll set up the bots. We'll do 9 of them, okay? And then we'll start the match, okay? Now, this is offline, by the way. This is not an Xbox Live profile. Well, it can be, but it's not, okay? It's not on Xbox Live, okay? So we're doing this, you know, locally, all right? So, you know, when you get on Xbox Live, it's totally different. Also, with Jiggy, you got to force the host, okay, in order to have the Jiggy menu come up while you're playing online, okay? If you don't have to worry about Jiggy and you just want to use the off host, you can. You don't have to do anything, all right? So anyway, all right, we'll pick a gun, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. There's the menu mod right there. We're going to hit A, okay? We're going to do some quick mods. That way, then it's quick. Then what we're going to do, we're going to back out of here with X, and then we'll go down to bullets here. We'll spice them up a little bit, okay? Yeah, we'll use them, and them, and them, yeah, and them, and them, okay? Oh, what the hell, we'll do that too, okay? Then we're back out of here, okay? Now, the off-host, D-pad left, okay? X, okay? Use X to select all this stuff right here. Then hit B, okay? Bring it down, X. Turn that on screen. We're going to use these. Now, you can set this thing up any which way you want to. I just set it up this way. All right. And pretty much we'll add snap lines to it. Then we'll back out of here. When the D-pad left go out, when the snap line turns blue, let them have it. Hell, you don't even have to wait for the snap line to turn blue. Okay, we'll fly above the thing here. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff going on here. Here, wait a minute. Let me get over here. Oh, there they all are. I was wondering where they were. So, yeah, pretty much we just, like, release havoc and destruction upon them, okay? Now, to be a complete idiot, go to the aimbot menu, unpair aimbot, and pretty much you shoot these schools, buildings, everything else. Victory is mine. Hooray for me. The game is over. Okay? Don't do what I do. Alright? Because that's only going to piss people off. They're going to report you. They're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff to you. Alright? If you do this crazy stuff right here, okay? So don't do that. Alright? Mod appropriately. Okay? You know, I mean, be nice. Okay, there's no reason to get crazy, okay? Anyway, as you can see, it all works and everything, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to back out of here. I'm going to show you zombies now real quick. Yeah, we're going to leave the lobby. We're going to back out of here. We're going to go to zombies. All right? This is going to start up. This has got Sentinel on it, okay? Sentinel, you hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, okay? That'll open up the menu, okay? You're going to go ahead. You're going to use X to select. press down on the right thumbstick to close out the sub menu, okay, and to close out the regular menu. So we'll go to local, we'll hit this thing, we'll start it up. There you go. Alright, there we go. Here it is, we know it. All burned up, ready to go. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start the match. Alright? Now I'm going to show you a couple things with Sentinel. Okay? Then we'll move on to GTA 5. Then we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. I'm going to explain emulators. I'm going to explain the classic games. Alright? And then you should be good to go. Alright? I'll also touch on FTP a little bit. Alright? Okay. So anyway, there we are. Okay? Now, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. We're going to turn God mode on, infinite ammo on. Alright, we're going to go down limited sprint, double speed, no clip. Let's see here now. And then we'll turn the aimbot on. Alright, then we'll get out of there by pressing the right thumbstick. Okay, weapons menu. We'll go up there. X to select. No, wait a minute. We'll go, first we'll pick a better weapon than a pistol, okay? Let's see here now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, yeah. Then, of course, you got the symbol monkey. That's really cool. See, there you go. See, you cute. Look at him. He kind of looks like me. Oh, yeah. He's the little monkey. Yes, they work on zombies. They're attracted. The zombies are attracted to them, okay? And then, of course, yeah, see? They work real good. Clap, little monkey, clap. Yeah, see? Whole bunch of them. There you go. Yes. Yes, it's a free-for-all at the friggin' Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus, okay? See, look at them go. Yeah, zombies. Yes. Look at me. Look at me. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. So on and so forth, okay? And then, of course, you got the automatic. You got the automatic RPG, okay? Now, that works pretty good, too, okay? You know, I mean, as you can see, okay? So there's a whole bunch of crap on there that you can do, all right? And, you know, pretty much you can, you do anything that you want. It's crazy, all right? So, you know, pretty much that's Sentinel. All right, and there's all your choices right there. You just got to hit X to open it, and then, you know, pick the mod with X, and then, you know, use the right thumbstick to back out of the menu, like so and like so. There you go. All right. So anyway, there it is. Okay. So we're gonna back out of here now. Enough of that. Enough monkeys for the morning. Okay. Oh my God, man. Responsible mind. Yeah, if you could call it that. Jesus. Okay, look, Stuart, sometimes you kill me, man. You really do. Okay, look, we're going to go on over. We're going to go to, whoop, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. That's the one I wanted right there, okay? Now, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go on ahead. We'll go on over to GTA 5, okay? One of the games that everybody has loved for a long, long time and then some. Alright, now, this has got the Purge menu on it, okay? It's got 3.9 and 4.0. 4.0 is a trial, okay? 4.9 is a trial. Alright, if you want the menu, you can buy it, alright? You open the 3.9, you're going to open with left D-pad and X, okay? Purge 4.0 currently opens with right D-pad and right stick. So you want to select that one right there, okay? It's going to load, okay? We're going to load up into a session, alright? I'm going to show you a little bit of 3.9, which is the old menu, and then I'm going to show you 4.0, which is the newer menu, okay? So, and we'll go through some things with this thing. I'll show you some stuff on it and everything. It's really crazy. It works really good. Alright, it's got a lot of stuff to it. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll visit how to get this thing online for the first time, which is rather, you really need to pay attention to that, because I don't want you ripping your hair out, alright, you know, I mean, you know, like I said in the text messages, okay, on my phone to you, you know, you don't want to go ahead and just, like, get out there and not know what you're doing, okay, I don't want that to happen, okay, so anyway, we'll go out here first of all, alright, we'll go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll open up 3.9, okay, and then we're going to do, let's see here now. Okay, first of all, 4.0 opened, okay, so I'm going to close that one out, okay? The first thing that we're going to, because you don't want to select at the same time, because all kinds of crazy stuff happens, okay? So anyway, we'll go ahead, we'll go to quick start options here, okay, so squeakers, God mode, you can do the vehicle God loop if you want, give all the weapons, infinite ammo, spawn arm. Yeah, we'll leave number one off because it gets boring without it, okay? Hit B, okay, back out of there. Okay, we'll bring it down. We'll do misc options right here. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up the time a little bit so that way then we can see a little better. There you go. All right, and then I'm going to exit out of this thing right here by hitting D-pad left and X. Now I'm going to show you 4.0. Okay, now 4.0 has got a lot more to it. Okay, quick start options. Okay, we're gonna turn God mode on. We're gonna turn that. No, we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna give stuff all weapons and put an ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim. No ragdoll, and I don't want to be bothered by the phone. Okay, and we'll hit B to back out of there. Quick options. Okay, that goes off the radar when you're online in online mode. You got slow mode to slow everything down. You got clean the ped, which if you get blood and shot and everything else, well, just hit that and it'll clean them right up. Invisible ped, invisible vehicle. All right. Drone mode. That's a lot of fun. Okay, as you can see, you get you can move around, teleport out. Okay, you can zoom out, zoom in. You can zoom all the way to hell out here, like that. Okay, and pretty much you can go anywhere you want. So it's pretty crazy. Okay, but we'll leave that like that. All right. So anyway, you can move around and everything else. All right, it's all crazy. Okay, teleport to target zone. All you got to do is just highlight teleport to target zone, and you can move them anywhere you want by hitting A. See? Put them anywhere. Okay? There you go. So here I am. Okay? Now, air superiority. Okay? That's a good one. Okay? What we do there is air superiority. You can use RB for fast missiles, LB for slow missiles. Okay? And it's kind of like death from above. And just to demonstrate, works really good. Okay? Also works on other people's cars, too. Okay? So on and so forth. And you can just, blow stuff up. See what I'm saying? Works good. Then you have slow missiles. They're a little bit more dramatic. You can watch them as they fly in. Okay? Works really good. Yeah, there you go. See? Just like that. Okay? Works really good. Okay? And, yeah. Pretty much blow up anything you want. Okay? That explains air superiority. Okay? So anyway, think you're going to get away, huh? Not really. Okay, so anyway. Alright, then of course you got RC car mode, where if you're in drone mode, okay, you can control the car, okay, remotely from the sky. Alright? Then of course we have creator mode, vehicle spawner. You can put vehicles wherever you want, say, just by hitting A. And you put that there, you make a supercar pile up if you want, whatever you want to do, okay? You can plant them right on top of fireworkers right there, see? Works really good, okay? So on and so forth. Now that I have a complete mess there, alright? But there you go, alright? And we got all kinds of good stuff going on here now, okay? So anyway, we'll back out of here, alright? We'll turn that off. We got PTFX spawner too, alright? Now, my player, okay? First off, we'll get out of drone mode here, alright? There we go. I'm in the middle of a freaking mess here. Holy mackerel, man. Well, I got plenty of cards to play with and all kinds of good stuff, don't I? Alright, so anyway, now you can go to My Player. It shows your player, the heading, strength, all that kind of crap. All players, that's when you're in an online session. Okay, it shows everybody where they're going, what they're doing, and all that. Teleport locations. You can stash the current location, turn off the console, turn it back on, it'll be there. Alright? IPL maps, you can teleport ahead 10 foot and into the nearest vehicle, into a personal vehicle. Okay, and then you got all these places to teleport. All right, it's crazy. There's a ton of them. Okay, that's just some of them. Okay, as you can see, it goes everywhere. All right. So anyway, we're back out of there now. Okay, recovery options. That's GTA Online only. That's when you're in online mode. Character options. Okay, you can change anything you want. Stash current bed variation. Model changer that's spawned with weapons and all that. You can change who you are. Okay. So if you're like bipolar, schizophrenic, and all that kind of good stuff, you can become a stripper, just like me. See, look at me, boy. I'm rocking them nipples, aren't I? Look at that, huh? Look at that thong, yeah. Huh? Look at that, eh? Crack heels, yes it does. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you can do all that. Okay, I'm gonna back out of there. Okay, you can spawn the random components, randomize the components, whatever you want to do. It's crazy. Component prop editor. Okay, that's the edit stuff. Remove props, face, hair, mask, all that kind of good stuff. There's all kinds of settings there too, as you can see. Legs, yeah. Drawable, texture, palette, all that kind of good stuff. It's all right there. All right, there's a ton there. Genealogy editor. That you can blend your head. You could add boobies. You could add a JJ. I mean, you can give them a gigantic schlong. Whatever you want to do. Okay, it's all there. Okay. So yeah, we'll get out of there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to restore the original, okay? Yeah, I look better that way, okay? All right. Touch with my feminine side. Oh, my God, girls. Let's go get our nails done at Saks Fifth Avenue. Ooh. Okay, and then, of course, you got animations, okay? Animations, ambient animations. You can make them do anything you want. Push-ups, your shag loop, Trevor jerking off. Oh, boy. Yeah, you got all kinds of good stuff on there. You got player control, rotate, all that crap, okay? fluid animations, okay, that's to make him walk all kinds of different crazy ways and stuff like that. Scenarios, you can put him in a world of scenarios, which really, there's a lot of scenarios there, as you can see, okay? Yeah, and it goes on and 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 on, so on and so forth, all right? Now, we'll back out of there, and then we'll back out of there, okay? Pet options, okay? Now, you got your pet spawner, okay? You can spawn anything you want, all right? Now, personally, I like strippers, okay? Who wouldn't like strippers, okay? You know, I mean, we've got a bunch of them right there, see? There's a whole bunch, and you can have more, okay? And even bikini chicks, okay? And the lost hoe, and the lost slut, and the hoe with the skirt up, and the beach milk, and the beach whale. No, I didn't want to do that, damn it. Yeah, okay, that's, no. Okay, yeah, we'll back out of there, okay? Spawn Pet Manager. Okay, now this is what you can do with the Spawn Pet Manager. Okay, the last one I spawned was the beach whale. And as you can see, you see the little arrow? That's to select what pet you're at. So now we have the beach whale. And what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of her. Okay, alright? Because she does not fit in. Okay? So there you go. You can control your pets and all that kind of crap. It does all that kind of good stuff. Okay? Now, vehicle options, pretty much your armor, engines, colors, you change everything on it, okay? And whatever car you got, you can change everything, stash it all, do whatever you want to do. Los Santos Customs, that's to spawn a car, and then you can modify the car with the vehicle options and all that. Weapons options, my favorite, okay? Now, one of the most favorite ones that I love is the gravity gun, okay? Because you can control this and, like, take a fire truck, throw it up in the air, bring it back, throw it up in the air, bring it back, okay? And then you can use it to crush everything, okay? And then you could use it to run it around and bring it back, and it just makes a complete mess of everything and anything, as you can see, okay? In fact, I think I just killed some of my hookers, okay? That was not a good thing. See? There it comes, okay? So on and so forth. Yeah. And then you just get rid of it, okay? Works really good, okay? Now, of course, well, I kind of put myself in a corner here, you know? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it works pretty good, as you can see. Okay? I think strippers are burning and everything, okay? Yeah. And then also you can use this on players too. Okay, like this one right here, see? Now you can grab hold of her, okay? And you can bring her up in the air and throw her down and bring her up in the air, and when she's a bad hooker and doesn't freaking bring you money, well then you just abuse her like that, see? And you can freaking use her as a weapon, okay? And bring her back. She'll come back, see? And you just put her up against there and then just, you know, rub her up against the freaking cliffs and everything and bring her back, all that kind of good stuff, see? She comes back just like a freaking yo-yo, okay? It's like a boomerang, okay, you know? And I mean, and then once you're done with her, okay? After you're done with her, right? After you're done smashing her into the ground and using her as a weapon and all that stuff, as you can see, you throw her up in the air, right? And then you just throw her up in the air and get rid of her. And there she goes. She'll eventually come down. There she is. Okay, so anyway, yeah, works really good, okay? Then, of course, you got the force field. That, you turn that on, and then pretty much anything that's not in God mode will get blown up and moved, and people will die and all that stuff just by walking by them. See what I'm saying? Okay? Works pretty good, okay? Yeah, throw stuff around, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, works good, okay? Then, of course, you got the stripper flinger, okay? When in doubt, you're out of bullets, well, why not just use some strippers, see? They work really good. I'm telling you right now. They work as weapons, you do whatever you want, you know? Then you know, as you can see, pretty much a lot of velocity right there, okay? Yeah, and of course you can turn on the gravity gun then with the stripper flinger, and now you can gain velocity on them, okay? You see, they spin all around and everything, okay? You know, and yeah, they work really good. Yeah, and then once you're done with them, just get rid of them and off they go, okay? They're pretty much indestructible, okay? So they're the indestructible stripper, okay? So we'll get out of there, and then what we'll do is we'll get out of there, all right? And you got misc options, protections, your menu options, which you can change the size of the menu, put it wherever you want on the screen or whatever. Make it fat, make it thin, make it long, make it tall. That don't sound good. All right, we'll back out of there, okay? You got creator mode, where you enable creator mode. You can draw debug lines, disable lock-on, disable ped reactions, show the tag entity info card, raycast debugging, all that crap, all right? A bunch of stuff on there. My stash stuff, like I said, all your stash stuff will be right there, okay? So if you stash stuff, there it will be, okay? Then, of course, you got beta options and enable frame per second. Needless to say, that's Purge 4.0 in a nutshell. There's a lot more stuff online available, too, when you put it online. So there you go. All right? So now that you've seen all that, you're going to back out of here. Go back to Xbox Home. We'll bring it back to FSD Dash. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Now, this is rather important, okay, because if you don't follow the instructions that I give you, you're going to wind up not getting it online, all right? Now, okay, look. Okay, normally, okay, this is what we do. All right, when you first get this thing, you're going to power it off. Now, it says 320 gig. It's a 2 terabyte drive. I just used the shell of a 320 gig. Normally, okay, you can pull the hard drive. Now, some people said, well, you know, is there another way I can do it? Yeah, I'm going to show you, okay? So we're going to do it this way, and I'm going to show you this way how to do it, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to power the console on and hit eject, okay? We're going to put the system in bypass mode, all right? Now, the console's going to boot, and what's going to happen is it's not going to get online at all, okay? We're bypassing all the plugins. We're bypassing the server. So, therefore, it's not going to get online. All right? Now, I'm going to sync up the controller. It's still going to boot into FSD Dash. You just leave the tray open until, you know, you're ready to go. All right? Until you get this dashboard here. Now, close the tray. All right? Now, what we're going to do here, all right, is you're going to go right on over to the homebrew section right here. Okay, and then you're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, and hit it again. All right? Now, what's going to happen is you're going to get the spinning circle because it's checking for the internet and all that crap because it's already been on the network. Okay, you're not going to get that. It should pop up directly right to the dashboard. But anyway, we're just going to do this for prosperity's sake here. Just people wanted to know, you know, can you use bypass? Do I have to pull a hard drive? No, you don't have to. So I'm showing you this way. Okay, just wait for the spinning thing to stop. There you go. Hit B. All right, now. You notice it's offline, okay? We're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, okay? Under system, we're going to go to network settings, okay? Under network settings, your Wi-Fi is going to pop up over here somewhere. I want you to click on it and put your password in, okay? If you're using a wired connection, it's the same thing. It'll check mark off there. Once you put your password in on Wi-Fi and everything, it's going to go ahead and it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection just like this. You should get a check mark on 2 red X's. You might get 2 check marks and a red X. Doesn't really matter, okay? As long as Xbox Live is blocked. That's what matters, okay? So right now it is going to find the internet, all right, because it's already on my network, okay? You're not going to get that, though, because it won't be on the internet, okay? Now what's going to happen is it's going to block this. And then once it blocks out, all right, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, you're going to have to shut down the console, and you have to pull a power cord for 5 minutes, okay? Now, like I said, this is what we want. We really want 1 check mark right there, okay? Once we get that check mark, we're good. This is going to be 2 red X's, okay? You see? The red X'd out, you're going to get an X up on the internet too, all right? No problem. As you see, the rest of the services are up and everything, okay? Cool. So anyway, all right. Once you get this, then what I want you to do is I want you to shut the console down, all right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to shut down. I hate background downloads. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, pull the power cord on the thing. Okay. Leave this out. Whoa. Glue. Okay. Leave this out for 5 minutes. Okay. Please. You got to leave this out for 5 minutes. All right. If you don't leave this out for 5 minutes, you're going to wind up with DNS errors at the yin yang. And it happens to me. Sometimes what happens is the DNS still gets screwed up, even though it's on my network and the credentials are right. Okay. And then I got to plug the LAN cable in just to friggin' fix the DNS. But how we do that is we leave this out for 5 minutes, okay? When you do, all right, it's going to clear the SMC and it'll clear the DNS out, all right? It'll clear the TCP buffers that's in the Xbox. So, once that's done, plug it back in, okay? Now, after 5 minutes, plug it in. I'm plugging it in because it's on my network and I'm praying to God that it does connect, okay? Because sometimes it doesn't, okay? You know, it does happen, all right? But anyway. Once we're done, after 5 minutes, power the console on. Okay? Now, when the console boots, alright, there we go. It should boot it, and yes, it's a very fast booter. It works just fine. Alright, now, what's going to happen is you see this green stuff moving around? The green stuff is going to stop moving around. Okay, when it does, that means that it locked the server finally. Okay? And once it locks the server, you're going to hear the fan speed kick up just like that. then FSD is going to load, then your plugins are going to load, which is a good thing, because that means now you're getting out on the internet like this grand, okay, you're getting connections, okay, we're good. There's one thing that we have to do to make sure that we're on Xbox Live, okay, now, this is what you're going to do here. You're going to go on over to the homebrew section, okay, then you're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Now, this is a one-shot deal. You don't have to do this once when you have it on your network. That's it, okay, one time, okay, after that, you don't have to worry about it. All right, so anyway, here we are. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this. Now, a square should pop up, which of course it didn't. Okay, now we have this thing, like I said, the DNS got screwed. Okay, so therefore now we're not going to log into Xbox Live. Why? Because the DNS got screwed. Okay, which means now I didn't leave it out for 5 minutes. Some consoles do this. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Okay, so what I'll do is I will plug in my LAN cable. Okay, see, because what's going to happen is now, watch this. Yeah, it's not going to be online. Well, if that happens, let's do something here. What we'll do is go to System, we'll go to Settings, we'll go to Network Settings, okay? And now what we'll do is we'll just test the Xbox Live connection just for ha-ha's sake and see if it comes through, okay? Now, we should get all check marks. If we don't get check marks, then that means the DNS is screwed, which means it has to be left off for 5 minutes, unfortunately, okay? That's just the way it is. What am I going to tell you? All right, but I have a quicker way to fix that, all right? And we'll see if we can get connected here. It should have went by now. It's not going to go, okay? I know it's not going to go. So, what I'll do to fix all that is I will do this. And I will go ahead and I will plug in the wired connection, okay? And then what should happen is, yep, okay, now, cancel out of that, okay? Now we'll go to wired network, okay? And this is going to be the same thing that you would do with the wireless, okay? We're going to test the Xbox Live connection once again and see what happens, okay? The only thing I can do is tell you if it's going to connect, it's going to connect. If it ain't going to connect, it ain't going to connect. I mean, it's just one of those things where you have to wait like 5 minutes, like I said. All right, I am not impervious to this at all. So we'll see what happens here. Give it a second. There we go. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. Now, there we are. 2.0. There we go. Okay. Now we should see. Yep, there it is. Xbox Live. Everything's good. Okay. So on and so forth. That's what you got to do sometimes. You know, I mean, it's just the way it is. But you don't need a wired connection. Just shut the system down for 5 minutes. Okay. And pull the power cord on it. That simple. All right. So anyway, as you can see, we're online. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do though here is this. All right. When that happens, okay, and you get that square with your name on it, okay, it's going to bring you to this screen right here. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to go on over to download profile. Then what I want you to do is go to xboxlive.com/live. Okay. When you do that, all right, I want you to make a modder's account. Don't use your retail on it. Don't use your retail account on this thing, because it is a modified RGH, and it can get profile banned. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how good your server is. I don't give a rat's ass. Because in the middle of a challenge response, if your network goes down and you're not controlling your network because you're using, you know, other forms and means of server access, well, the end result is that if the challenge response doesn't get back to Microsoft, guess what's going to happen? It's going to ban the KV, and then and it might ban your profile. Also, if you act like an idiot online and people start reporting your profile, they could ban that too. You know, you can be banned that way. So just remember that you are not impervious to being banned. Okay, it can happen. All right. In the event of a key vault ban, it's real easy. Just find the key vault, put it on there, and you're good to go. As far as profiles, though, once you get a profile ban, it's gone. That's it. You can't do anything about it. You're done. So please don't use a retail profile. What I want you to do, go to xboxlive.com/live, use that, look for the credentials, make a modder's account. When you're done, come back here and then download the profile. Download it, put your password in, and it'll download, okay? If everything goes right, it's going to look like this, okay? It's going to spin it around, it's going to spin a circle of death, it's going to be online, profile's going to sign in, and life is just simply wonderful, okay? In the event, during the download process, if it sits there for 15 minutes and it hasn't downloaded and it reaches like halfway across the bar, all that crap, that means it got corrupted, okay? So just back out of that screen, okay? Back out of that screen, back out of the download screen and everything else. Come here. And what I want you, we're going to fix it, and this is only if you have a problem signing in your profile. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system, okay? Go down to storage, okay? Now there's your storage right there, all right? What I want you to do, I want you to hit it, go to your profile, okay? Underneath this profile will be the profile that you downloaded, all right? I want you to hover down to it with the D-pad, highlight it, and then I want you to delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of the profile completely, okay? Once that's done, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted, hit Y, clear system cache. Okay, you're going to do it twice. So that's once, one more time, that's twice. Life is good. All right, now, back out of here, go up, go over, go to social, sign in, sign out, okay? And then go ahead, re-download the profile. Once it downloads then, okay, which it will, all right, hit the guide button, go back to FSD dash, okay, that'll take you back. Now, here we are. There's one other thing that you have to do before you can go off on a tangent or whatever, and I'm going to explain it. This is the homebrew section right here, XM360, okay? We're going to hit that. We're going to start it up, okay? XM360 is a tool to unlock DLC and XBLA. You notice there's some space on this hard drive. You can download more DLC, more XBLA, inject it over to it, you know, but you have to unlock the DLC and the XBLA to the console. Right now what it's doing is it's cataloging the entire hard drive, okay? It's finding all the DLC and all the XBLA. It's going to throw up a menu, just like that, okay? Now, what's going to happen, okay, is that's your XBLA. Bring it over here, hit unlock, okay? Now, it's already been unlocked to this profile, but with your profile signed in, there's chances are that it might not be. So you have to come here and make sure it's unlocked, okay? Then hit OK. All right, now, show DLC. All right, there's all your downloadable content right there. So we'll go over, unlock DLC. All right, it's already unlocked to this profile, so we don't have to worry about it. However, though, as I said before, with your profile signed in, unlock it. Make sure everything's unlocked, okay? And then we hit back like it's good. All right, now, like I said, when downloading DLC and XBLA, if you put it in the content folder under the like downloadable content for like Gears of War or whatever, okay? Let's say they come out with something or somebody comes out with something or whatever. Well, it has to be signed to the console. So when you download it, you put it in the content folder and you put it under the title media ID. You put it in there. You have to come here and unlock it. Otherwise, you can't use it. Okay, so just, I'm emphasizing on that. Make sure everything's all unlocked, okay? So once you're done, exit the dash. You're good. Alright? Now, we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you some emulators here, okay? Just for prosperity's sake. Alright? Your emulators. Here we go. Alright? Now, as you can see, alright, we have emulators here. I'll use main for an example, okay? Look, hit main, start it up, okay? It's going to start, life is good. Here's all your ROMs right here, and there is a ton of them, okay? And there's a lot more on the other emulators too, okay? All you got to do, right trigger to go down page by page, okay? As you can see, left trigger to go up page by page. We're just in the G's. We just made it to the G's, okay? It's still going, you know? I mean, like I said, you've got a bunch of ROMs on there, okay? All the old arcade games and everything, all right? Left trigger to go up page by page. D-pad down, D-pad up. A to launch the game. Follow the on-screen instructions, off it goes. Y are the options where you can go ahead. You can put external drive. You can put an external drive on here. Make a folder for ROMs for this thing. You know, enable it, and you know you could access your ROMs from your external drive. You know, I mean, like I said, very versatile. That's why they have USB. Okay, universal serial bus. Yes. Cheerios. Okay. So anyway, you know, there you go, alright? Now, to get out of the emulator after you're done playing with it, okay, just hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home, and take it back to FSD Dash. Alright, classic games. We'll touch on this subject right here, okay, just so you know. Alright, because I don't want you loading up a classic game and you get a black screen, because, you see, classic games will only work with the server off. In bypass mode, like I showed you to get the thing online, well, same thing, okay? If you try to play a classic game, the end result is a big black screen that does absolutely nothing, and you're sitting there going like, it don't work. No, it does work. Just have to put it in bypass mode, okay? So how are we going to do that? All right, I'm going to show you. Very simply, same thing, all right? This time I'm going to unplug the Ethernet just for the hell of it, okay, and see if the Wi-Fi comes back now, which it should, okay, because it always does that, all right? So anyway, bypass mode. Power on, hit eject, okay? Leave the tray hanging out until you reach FSD dash, okay? Once you reach FSD dash, all right, it's going to boot up, okay? Let me go ahead and stick the controller right here. All right, here we go. System's booting. Okay, now, leave the tray hanging out. Wait till you get to the dashboard, okay? Very important. And there we go. All right, you'll notice no plugins, no nothing. You're not on the internet. You only got a local area IP, which is going to be right there, okay, on the left side of the screen. And there we are. And our IP is 192.168.1.27, okay? Now, we're going to push the tray in, all right? Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go on over. We'll go to a classic game. Now, like this one, okay? The logo comes up. It blinks at you. Kind of winks, okay? You know, there you are, and there's a Need for Speed back in 2005, okay? You're playing an original Xbox game on an Xbox 360. And yes, this stupid bitch is going to try to tell me how to drive. Shut up! Shut up! Okay, and there's the game playing. Once you're done, okay, with this game, hit the guide button, Xbox home, bring it back, yeah, okay? Now you can play another classic game, all right, or whatever it is that you want to do. Now, I am going to tell you this, to get it back online, all right, and play on regular Xbox 360 games, you got to shut the console down and boot it up normally, all right? Otherwise, you're not going to get online, all right? Now, another thing with bypass mode, okay, and all this. Let's say you got the latest and greatest, and, you know, you downloaded a game or whatever from, you know, a torrent site like Pirate Bay or, you know, a website or whatever. You got DLC or whatever. You want to put it on a console, all right? Well, in bypass mode, this works really good, and you can do it with it online too. It doesn't really matter, but just to let you know, you can access this thing through Xbox 360 Neighborhood. You can access it through WinSCP for Windows. You can access it through FileZilla for Linux, okay? You can access it through your phone, okay, using a FTP client from the Play Store, okay? Or whatever, okay? As long as it's an FTP client, okay? Because it will work. Xbox 360 Neighborhood was designed for the dev kit, okay? Well, it also can use, you can also get to an RGH with it too, okay? So that works really good. You can download it, put it on Windows, and off you go. All right, you just put GtaV in, and just it'll find it, and you know, pretty much you can copy and paste anything. All right, and just for you people that want to use like the old school like me, which is FTP, because I like FTP, it works really good. I'm going to show you. All right, see, you got 192.168.1.27. Now I'm going to show you something on here. All right, I'm going to swap this over to my computer here. Okay, now, this is Windows. Yes. Alright. So we'll click on that, and then what we'll do is we'll bring this down to WinSCP. Okay? We'll click that. Alright, now WinSCP opens up. Now, the file program, what we're going to use is we're going to use FTP. Not SFTP, FTP. Okay? It's plain old FTP. Alright? Now, your host name, that's where you're going to put your IP address in. Okay? Now, if you look, we'll bring it back over to the Xbox. 192.168.1.27. Okay? Now. Okay. So, 192.168.1.27. Okay? Port number is going to be 21. Username. Xbox. Password. Xbox. Alright? Log in. There you go. There's your Xbox right there. There's your hard drive right there, okay, HDD1. There's Aurora, cache, compatibility, content folder, that's where you'll be putting DLC and all that kind of good stuff, okay? Emulators, extras, freestyle, your games folder, where your games are stored, as you can see, pretty much there's your games folder right there, alright? We'll back out of here, okay? And, you know, like your content folder when you get DLC, alright, it'll tell you to put it in the 16.0 folder right here, okay? Now, 16.0 folder, that's your title, media, ID, all that kind of good stuff. These are actual games, okay? Every one of these has a, you know, it has a folder structure to it, all right? And that's where a lot of your, you know, your title updates and all that kind of good stuff is, like this one right here, okay? See, it's got 00200. Usually there's stuff in there. See, there you go. That's probably an online update or whatever, you know, or title update or whatever, okay? That's where you'd be putting all your DLC for your appropriate games and all that kind of good stuff, okay? As you can see. All right, now, like I said, we've got Beam, okay? You know, that was the what you call it, the 007 GoldenEye, okay? So there you go, all right? So that's where that is, okay? We'll bring that back up, okay? Like I said, and here's the root of the folder right here. Your KV bin, okay? That's the KV that it's using. It's using the original one off of this hard drive, okay? In the event you have, you know, a KV gets banned or whatever, you just delete this and copy and paste your new KV.bin from over on your computer right to here. It's real easy to drag and drop, okay? I will show you. We will use this right here for an example, okay? This is command line.txt, okay? I'm going to grab hold of that, bring it over here, boom. Okay, it's for transfer, and there it is, command line text, okay? So pretty much that's it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to select it, and then, let's see here now, what I'm going to do here, whoop, command line text, whoop, there we go. Let's see here, I'm going to, yes, delete. Okay, whoop, sorry about that, delete. Oh no, Look. Whoopsie, nope, don't want to download, no, get the heck out of here, stop that crap, okay? So anyway, as you can see, then it's deleted, it's gone, it's right off the hard drive, that's it. So you can copy, paste, move, do whatever it is that you want to do to this damn thing, alright? So, you know, I mean, there you go. That's using FTP, alright? Xbox 360 Neighborhood. You pretty much going to get the same thing. It's going to show your file structure, folder structure, all that kind of crap, okay? So, you know, I mean, there you go. And then, once you're done with the session, just hit X, okay? And then you just want to disconnect, and that's it. And pretty much you're good to go. All right. So you know that's a way of copying and pasting files over and all that other kind of good stuff. All right. Just so you know. All right. Now, now that we touched on that and shown you that, it's very easy to manipulate this operating system. You just got to know how to do it. Okay. Now there's a lot of tutorials out there that will tell you. Okay. You know, I mean, and it all is. You know, it's all pretty cool. There's a lot of good stuff on this thing. There's a lot of good stuff to explore. And, you know, I mean, the best part about it is it's not that expensive. And the good thing is you have a really, really good multiplayer machine, multi-gaming machine. I mean, besides doing mods online and all that kind of good stuff, okay? So, you know, I mean, there you go in a nutshell, all right? So there it is, okay? Now, all right, one other thing, okay? While I'm at it, what the hell, okay? Listen, all right, Dash Launch, okay? That has all your plugins. There's a file that's put on there called launch.ini. It tells everything, what it's doing, and all that kind of crap. All right. Also, you got multi-dashboard on this thing. I'm going to open up this program here for you. Under paths, default is Freestyle Dash. Okay. If you hold down button B while it's booting, it'll boot into FX menu. Hold down button X, it'll boot into XEX menu. Hold down button Y, it'll boot into the stock dashboard. If you hold in the left bumper, it will boot into Aurora. Okay, and that's while it's booting. When you get the Xbox 360 logo, okay? You just gotta hold the button down, you just gotta press the button and hold it, alright? Now, if you want to change to Aurora, I already set up Aurora on this thing for you, okay? It's already been done. So you ain't gotta download title artwork or anything like that. All you gotta do, select default, okay? And if you want to change it to Aurora, you can, and you can change it, you know, and make it the default that it boots up into. And this is what I'm gonna show you here. We're gonna hit A, the double dot folder, we're gonna go to Aurora, and then we're going to go to Aurora XEX. We're going to select that. And as you can see, it changed it. Okay, then we're going to hit RB. We're going to highlight HDD. We're going to hit X to save it. We're going to hit B to back out. Now the thing is going to restart into Aurora. Okay, Aurora is another dashboard. Okay, FSD was the predecessor of Aurora. Okay, Aurora came out afterwards. Okay, as you can see, close to the same thing. All right, just the database structure is better. Okay, and it's got Nova. It uses Link. You can get online and play with other RGHs using system link patch files, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, just to show you a little bit here, back button. Okay, file manager, scripts, restart, reboot, and shut down. Okay, start button, business end of this thing. You got your assets, profile, content, modules, language, security, and about. Okay, back out of there. All right, hitting RB or LB will bring up a context menu right here. Okay, now we'll go to the Xbox 360 folder. There's the 360 folder. We'll go on over. Xbox Live Arcade. There's your arcade. Homebrew section. Classic games. Your indie games. It separates the indies from the arcade. Okay. Emulators. And back to show all. Okay. Everything has been downloaded, and you know, anything that has title artwork will have the title artwork on it. Okay. Other than that, you'll be able to access it the same way that you do with FSD. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to put it back to FSD for you. Okay. Because I want to make this as simple as possible and as painless as possible. So we go back to paths. We go to default. Back out the double dot folder. Go to Freestyle Dash. Use default XEX. RB. Back to HDD. X to save it. D to back out. It's going to restart and restart back into FSD Dash. Okay? So there you go. And there you have it. Alright? So anyway. That's how pretty much, you know, that's my guide and tutorial for you on operating this thing. Alright? As I said, you have my number. If you need to, text me. I will help you. Okay? If you have any problems, message me. Okay? Or text me. You've got my phone. I've got yours. Okay? So, you know, I'm here. Alright? So anyway, listen. Simeon, thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. I'm glad that you purchased this from me. We're going to be shipping it off today. You'll have a tracking number today. Thank you so much. Guys, also, thanks for hanging with me. Okay? I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Alright? And like I said, I really do appreciate everybody. You know, and, you know, like I said, the modding scene, it's a community. And there's a lot of people in it. And regardless what other people say, modding is 2021. Shut up! Don't care about your opinion, okay? This is for groups of modders. This is for people who are into this, who love this thing, okay? In fact, there's still people that play the original Xbox. In fact, I've got an original Xbox here that I have to mod for someone. So, needless to say, keep your opinions to yourselves. We don't really want to hear it, okay? So, there you go. Anyway, guys, listen. Thanks so much for hanging. Again, I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, man. And thank you, Stuart. I appreciate that, brother. You're a great guy, man. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for that, the GoldenEye thing. I can't believe how that worked. I'm so shocked that came out. It's not even funny, man. I was like, are you kidding me? You know, I mean, oh my God. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging, okay? Love you guys. Take it easy. I got a whole bunch of consoles to build. I've got like some, I don't know how many orders I've got, but I got a ton. Okay, and I got to get at it. Okay, so anyway, y'all have a good one, guys. I'm going as fast as I can. I can't go any faster because I don't want to screw stuff up. It's that simple. I don't like consoles coming back to me with a problem because I went ahead and tried to rush the damn thing. It's not happening. Okay, it's either going to get done right or it's not going to get done at all. That's it. So, anyway, y'all have a good one. Holler at you later, guys. Take care of yourselves and be safe.